All right. Hey, how's it going, guys? Make sure I get these streams out. I got some other ones, some past ones. I need to start getting them uploaded. But now I got this set up and still trying to figure out how to do all this stuff. But uh, so we're on to the second round two against those Los Angeles Rams, and I know for a fact there's Cowboys fans deep in the LA area in LA County. I know it. And as Mark Holmes is always talking about, as Law Nation is always talking about Bosch, Foots, and Big Game James. Those guys. I mean, you watch. I mean, you watch them. You get a lot of good information from them on the Cowboys. Good, bad, indifferent. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I think the most animated one on his streams is Mark Holmes. Now, that I love that dude. I love that dude to death. I like that guy. I mean, he tells it straight. If you don't like what he's saying, you don't got to tune in. He has his trolls and all that other stuff. That being said, all these trolls you got to deal with, and then I have to use a paper cup, drink my coffee till my Law Nation coffee cup comes up, so I can be up like I am every morning watching him. And any other time he gets on and does a report, I'm usually pretty good on time, hitting him up and hitting up Mark Holmes. But and then there's other times I'm kind of busy and I'll space it and I won't catch him. But basically, like they've been saying, like we've been saying since the beginning of the season, we got to finish this fight. Cowboys got to finish this fight. They're on to the second round. They're on to the divisional round. All hopes and prayers, and keep your fingers crossed, because I'm confident, and I'm confident that the Cowboys can pull this win off. It might be by a touchdown. It might be by a field goal. Hopefully, it's not by 2 points, because it's just too easy for them for the Rams to get back in the game. Now they got a good defensive front, and it's anchored by by Donald, but the secondary is suspect, and you can't get to them. They're good on the pass rush, but they're not good against the run. And that's where Ezekiel Elliott can make his money. Dak can make his money when he needs to. When he needs to run, he can make his money there. And the routes that the receivers run, they have to run them. They have to run them right. Now, I'm hoping Tavon Austin gets some shots in here, and they might be able to move him into that slot position. He'd be pretty good in that slot position. Cooper's fine where he's at on the outside. Gallup is fine where he is on the outside. A little bit more awareness on Noah Brown's end, not to be getting it picked off, but that it got put. The ball was in a position where he really couldn't get to it, and he had it there. If he was able to knock it down, he would have been able to knock it down. But that's water under the bridge. That's already done. But as we talk about it all the time, finish this fight. We need to finish this fight, but to finish this fight, we need to start the fight. And we've already started fighting. We fought our way into the playoffs. We fought our way past the Seahawks, the Ski-Hawks, the dumpster chickens, as we call them here in Arizona, and like we used to call them there in California when I was in the Marine Corps in Camp Pendleton. And the Seagulls would always be out there. Also, when I served in the Marine Corps in Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, the town right outside of Camp Lejeune was Jacksonville. And those Seagulls were always, they was always in the compound area, especially in the morning, especially on the weekends. Foggy mornings, them suckers is out there. It's just dumpster chickens. And that's what I call them, the Seattle dumpster chickens. That's what we call them. So we're already past them. So now we got to get past the Lambs. the Lambs, they're Rams right now because they're they're in the playoffs. They're number two. I mean, they're number one, number two. They got the home field advantage, but we get there. When the Cowboys get there, their mindset is turn the Rams into lambs and get on to that next round, get on to that championship round. Now, I've talked to some of my friends here, and there's one guy in particular, he's diehard Saints, and he's sure that the Saints and the Cowboys are going to meet up in the NFC Championship game. And then also he's confident that the Saints are going to get past the Cowboys and get back to the second Super Bowl. The Colts is already on their way. They got just as good a chance as anybody, as the Chiefs, as the Chargers, as the Patriots. The Patriots is the one I'm getting sick of seeing in the Super Bowl. I'm getting sick of it. It's getting old. We need some new teams in there in the Super Bowl. And Philadelphia, I'm sorry, you got your Super Bowl. I mean, you should be happy with that. But and it's been a long time coming for Dallas, and we're on our way. We just got to keep focused, keep in the fight, and fight for every inch, for every yard, every inch. Every touchdown, whether it's passing, whether it's receiving touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, got to fight for every inch. And then when it gets back to the defensive side, the defense pushing into that backfield and keeping Goff on his toes and keep him out get him running around in there. And if you can get a bead on him, which I'm pretty sure if we can get Jalen Smith to be spying him, if we can spy him all game and make his purpose to spy him, to make sure he doesn't go run out of pocket. But they need to collapse that pocket, and that's where we got that's where we have Gregory and D-Law and as the ends. And I call Randy Gregory Gregorstein, because he's a monster when he needs to be, and we definitely need him in this game. We definitely need Van Der Esch and Jalen Smith to stay on their game. And then when you bring in when you bring in Taco and you bring in Crawford and punch back into that into that Rams backfield, and just start hitting them in the mouth, shutting Gurley down. That should be. That's another priority on the defensive mind, is to shut Gurley down. Now he's got plenty of rest. So he should be rested up pretty good. But he isn't 100%. He isn't 100% yet. So we'll see how it turns out Saturday. Now I'm not gonna be able to watch the game because I'm gonna be at drills, so I'm gonna try to watch as much as I can on my phone. Hopefully I have my laptop with me and I got a little bit of time to get in there and try to check out the game and see if I can do a little bit of YouTubing on the side or whatever. But if you as soon as I can figure a way to get my email up here for my Twitter account, my Facebook account, my YouTube account. As soon as I can get that worked out, maybe if Law or Mark or Vosh catches this, I'm gonna try to post this, on their page, and hopefully you can read up on it. Check it out, and all the input I can get, I appreciate it. Then I can start getting in here during the rest of this, probably not during this playoff run, but hopefully in the months to come, I'll be able to get in here and try or attempt to do the same thing that they're doing. So if any of them view it, and if you got, I can get all the help. I need all the help I can get, and all the pointers. It just will be greatly appreciated. But on Twitter, you can DM me on Twitter at David Alexander at 300 Stelios. At 300 Stelios. Or you can send me an email at stelios01122@outlook.com, or you can catch me on YouTube. You can email me at Google, and that one's Stelios Habu, STELIOS HABU 300 at gmail.com. I'm hoping I can get some likes in on some of these streams that I make. I'm gonna try to plug in my other streams in. I hope I don't get in any trouble by doing that. On posting some of those on with them. But we'll see what we see. And everybody that views the Joe Boo Sports Report, you'll catch me on there. You'll see my name on there as one of his mods. So I'm trying to. That's another thing I'm trying to learn, and I'll start getting the hang of it. And I'm just hoping that I don't get blocked out for doing super chats. I'm trying not to. I still want to do super chats, but I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to do that with them. So I can just go the other route, sending them a PayPal. But any likes and subscriptions that I can get, I appreciate them. I know you got to get X amount before you even recognize. I don't know if it's the initial 1,000 or if I got to get 10,000 or whatever it is. I have to read up on it and check it out and see what I need to do. But what we need to do right now is stay focused, stay on the path. As law likes to say, the path of the righteous man, and that's Ezekiel Elliott, and that's off the from the. I see Bosch is doing a up late studying the Rams. He's not doing any commentary. He says up late studying Rams, no commentary, just film if y'all care. Well, I'm one of them y'all that cares. So if he's streaming, if he's not doing no commentary, but if he's got posts and stuff coming up, or if he's allowing chats on there, I'll see if I can get in on it. But right now, just we basked in the sunshine on Saturday. They should be getting back to work tomorrow. Cowboys should be getting back out on the practice field tomorrow, and I'll see I'll check out stuff on the DallasCowboys.com on the on their page and the with Talking Cowboys and Cover 4 and see what all they got to say. And I may be able to, if I can figure out how to post some of that stuff in some of these streams, and set up streams that I'm doing and listening to some of that, and listen to some of the 105.3 The Fan, and see if I can get some of that input in here while I'm doing these streams, and then I'll just break in and out. When they do the commercials, I'll break out just like everybody else, just pause, just pausing the commercials or turn it down during the commercials, and then try to shed some light on some of the things that they're talking, some of the things that they're talking about. But until then, I'm gonna sign off here. And right now, Wonder Woman's going off, so I missed the whole stinking thing. I don't know what's coming on next. The next movie that's The Core. Yeah, I've seen that. The Sopranos. They're starting to play The Sopranos again on HBO. We got March of the Penguins. Oh, maybe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Maybe a little bit of that. But see where we going. Psycho. Oh, okay. That must be the the new one with that guy from Wanted and the X-Men First Class. The guy that played the Professor X, Professor Xavier. So we'll see. Um, we'll see what's going on. Ron Burgundy. Okay, that's kind of stupid. Big Fish. I ain't watching that. Peter Holmes. Them guys. Collision. So let me flip it down here to Ninja Turtles, and I'll watch that for a while. But I'm gonna go jump in here on Bosch here and see what he's doing. But until then, deuces. Finish the fight. Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides of the iniquities, so on and so forth. As soon as I can remember that, then I'll go ahead and blast that out here. But I can only remember so much of it, and I'm not an actor, so I'm not too good at practicing lines and stuff like that. But I can play guitar pretty good, and I do build AR-15s. So maybe I'll put some information out on some of that on some of my streams. I'll make sure I make the header so you know exactly what it is I'm posting. But until then, I'm out. Deuces.